had always dreamed of the day when I would become a grandparent. The thought of holding my grandchild, seeing my family grow, filled me with excitement. So when my son and daughter-in-law announced that they were expecting, I was overjoyed. I wanted to do something special, so I went out and bought some beautiful gifts for the baby. Tiny clothes, soft blankets, little toys, everything a newborn could need. I wrapped them carefully, imagining the smile on my daughter-in-law's face when she saw them. The day I planned to give her the gifts, I visited their home with a heart full of anticipation. But as I stepped inside, something felt off. The house was unusually quiet, and my daughter-in-law seemed tense. She smiled politely when I handed her the presents, but there was a strange distance in her eyes. I shrugged it off, thinking pregnancy could make anyone tired or irritable. Later, while we sat in the living room chatting, I noticed her slipping away to the bathroom. Curious, I followed quietly to check on her. That's when I saw it, through a slightly open door. My daughter-in-law removing what looked like a fake pregnancy belly. My heart skipped a beat. I stood frozen for a moment, unsure if I had seen correctly. Was this really happening? Why would she pretend to be pregnant? My mind raced with questions. I left the door quietly and sat back down, pretending nothing had happened. But inside, confusion and worry gnawed at me. I wanted to believe that there was some explanation, some reason behind this strange act. That evening, when my son came home, I decided to ask him quietly if everything was all right. He looked surprised and then sighed. It turned out they had been under immense pressure from family and friends to have a child. And my daughter-in-law was not actually pregnant yet. She had been wearing the fake belly to avoid constant questions and awkward conversations, hoping it would buy them some time. I listened as my son explained how difficult the whole situation had been for them. They both wanted children, but it wasn't happening as quickly as everyone expected. The pressure had made my daughter-in-law feel trapped, and she didn't want to disappoint anyone, least of all me. I realized then how much society's expectations can weigh on a couple. It broke my heart that they felt they had to hide the truth just to protect themselves. I hugged my son and promised to support them, no matter what. In the days that followed, I talked to my daughter-in-law alone. She opened up about her fears, the loneliness she felt, and the shame she carried for not being able to give us the grandchild we all hoped for. I reassured her that love and family were not about how soon a baby arrives but about the bonds we share. We made a pact to face the future together, without pretending or hiding. I told her to focus on her health and happiness first, and whenever the time was right, the rest would follow. The gifts I had bought still felt special, not for a baby yet to come, but as tokens of love and hope for a brighter future. From then on, our family grew stronger. The secret was out, and the pressure lifted. We learned to cherish each other for who we were, not just for what we might become. And whenever I see those tiny clothes folded neatly in the drawer, I smile, knowing that one day, when the time is right, they will be wrapped around a real little miracle, welcomed with open arms and hearts full of love.